Hello and welcome back. This is the second video in the series of Pivot Table Top 30 Tips and Tricks. So if you have not seen the first video, please see the link in the description section. In this video, we are going to see another 5 advanced tips and tricks in Pivot Table. In this pivot table, you can see there's a month here and there's a salesperson name and the product and the years here. And if you want to see this detail, 22.49, what it is, you can just keep the cursor. So it will show you this is the total for the value is 22.49 and row is it is January and the salesperson is Max Rogers and the product is face cream and column it is year 2013. Similarly, when you keep the cursor here, it will show you the value is 469.44 and this is the total for January and for the column this is a grand total. Suppose if you want to see the records which makes this total as 469.44, you can right click and choose show details. So this will show you all the records which comes under that criteria, and the total is 469.44 here. So we can go back to the same sheet, and if I click on this cell, so this is showing you total as 47.12 and this is for the person Max Rogers. So we'll double click on it. So it is only 2 records which makes this total 47.12. So this is how you can see the details of those records. Similarly, if you want to see all the records of this data, you can go to the grand total and double click on it. So it will show you all the records of this pivot table. Double click on it. So it shows you all the records. So all 200 records you can see here. So this is how you can get the details of those. If you look at this pivot table, under this salesperson, you can see 6 different products. And here you can see only 4 products. That is because this person doesn't have any sales for garlic or face cream and also not for apple. Sometimes we may require to show all the product for each salesperson if there is no sales. So by default, pivot table will show the product name if there is a sale on it. To show all the product, whether there is a sale or not, you can right click on it, go to field settings and under layout and print, choose show items with no data. That means even there is no sales for this, so it will show the items here. So I'll choose this show items with no data and click OK. So here, so banana and cucumber curd, there is no sale for this salesperson, still it is showing here. Similarly, some of the items are not sold by this salesperson, it is showing here. In some scenarios, we may require to show all the products whether there is a sale or not. This feature is quite useful when you are required to show the line items even there is no value for it. In this pivot table, you can see the revenue by product. If you want to know the revenue by year, you can drag the date field here. So if it is a newer version of Excel, immediately that will group the date field like quarter, month, etc. Then so it is fine. If it is a older version, it will appear like this. That means you will have record for each date. So in this scenario, you can right click the date and go to group. And here you can choose whichever you want. If you want by quarter and year, you can choose all 3. You can hold the control key and click on each item here, month, quarter and year. So it will split this date into 3 parts, that is month, quarter and years, and click OK here. And if you don't want the quarter, you can remove it off. Or if you don't want the month also, you can remove it. So now only the year remains here. So this year, if you want, you can move it to columns as well. So it will show you the revenue by each year. So if you don't want the year, you can move it out. And if I want only the months, I can move it. Or if I want only the quarter, I can keep the quarter here. So quarter 1, 2, 3, 4 here. and maybe year I can drag it to the column. So for each year, so it will show you Q1, Q2, Q3, etc. At any time, if you don't want to group it, you can right click and choose ungroup. In this pivot table, you can see the total by product. If you look at the product, there are some fruits like apple, banana, grapes, etc. And there are vegetables like cucumber, garlic, and etc. And there are other products as well. Suppose if I want to group the fruits separately and the vegetables separately, you can click on the product here, apple, then press the control button and click the grapes and banana. So these three are fruits, and right click and say group. So it will create a group here. Now for cucumber and garlic, onion and potato. So these are vegetable. So select them holding the control key and right click and group it. So this first group is we can just rename here as fruits, and the second group is vegetables. Curd and milk, select the curd, then control and press milk. So these all we can say dairy product. The remaining face cream and toothpaste we can select and right click group as probably as others. This is how you can group the line items, and here also maybe instead of product 2 we can rename as category. Suppose if you have a data like this, there's a name and there's a age of the person, and if you want to know how many people are between age 1 to 10, 10 to 11 to 20, and say 21 to 30, like that, to get the number of people under each group, you can use the pivot table. So select the data, go to insert and pivot table, a new sheet, and here I will put age into the row, and name I will put it under value to just to get the count of it. So but here it shows you age of 4 there are 2 people, and there are age 7 there are 2 people, but what we want is we want people in the age group of 1 to 10, 11 to 20, like that. So right click on the field here on the age and go to group. Here by default it has taken the starting age. If you want you can make it 1 here, and this 94 I will make it maybe 100 just to take care of the future data if there is any changes. So here and increment is by 10, that means this will create 10 groups 1 to 10, 11 to 20, like this up to 100. I'll click on OK here. So here age of 1 to 10 there are 5 people, 11 to 28, like that, and totally there are 72 people here. As I said before, this is the second part of the top 30 pivot table techniques. So you will be seeing the other techniques in the future videos as well. If you find this video useful, please put your comments and like the video. If you are not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon to receive the notification about future videos. Thank you and see you in the next video.